everybody, and welcome to another video over here on my channel. Thank you so much for watching it. So today I have something really super exciting. I'm so happy that I finally filmed this video. Today I have my thoughts, my review, another tutorial for all the amazing products from XO Beauty I got. Now I got them a few weeks ago and I waited a good long time for them, but now they're finally here. I finally tried them a good long time so that I can tell you everything about it. So I created this look for you today with only XO Beauty and a few other things because the XO Beauty doesn't every product you need for a full face of makeup. So I created this little face for you today with all the products I have from XO Beauty, and that I hope that you will like it. Everything is so nice. I'm so excited to show you everything I have, and I thought I'd start with quickly showing you everything in its packaging. So I got the Remix palette. Of course you will have seen, just quickly unpacking it, me doing my 1 week 1 palette challenge on the first XO Beauty or Sean XO and BH Cosmetics palette, and now there's a second one and I'm so excited about it. So basically it's the old palette, the old eyeshadow palette, but it also includes a new little side of eyeshadows, and look at how amazing these colors look. I'm so excited, and I created this little eyeshadow look for today with this palette. I hope that you will like it. And the other things I got are 2 pairs of lashes, the Dramatics and the Naturals. I just thought I'd quickly show you everything in its original packaging, and I just love this little pink with the silver dots. It's so pretty. I also got one of her highlighters. This is the Aurora one. Again, the little white packaging, the pink and the gold dots, silvery dots on the packaging. So pretty. The highlighter itself looks like that. Very pretty inside. Very nice, huge mirror. It's a very pretty product. Then I also got 2 of her lipsticks. Packaging looks like this. I got one of the matte lipsticks and one of the liquid lipsticks. More about those later. Again, the packaging is so pretty. Love the silver one. And then I got a few of her brushes. I have a few of them there. All the others I will see in the video later on. I got the vegan brush set with the white handles and the rose gold details up here, and I love everything, and I thought I'd show you everything in a tutorial to say more about what I think, and I hope that you will like it. So if you want to see how I created this look, or if you want to recreate it yourself, then just keep on watching. Alright, so let's get started. So I put on my moisturizing things. So now I'm going to start with powder, because I have very dry skin and I always had a good experience when I put on a little bit of powder first to lock in the moisture into the skin. So I'm going to use the Stay Matte by Rimmel in the color 03 Peach Glow, and of course the vegan powder brush, which I really love. This is a very nice brush. I have to admit that I had a few difficulties at first when I used it in the beginning, because it is a synthetic brush. All the brushes are synthetic, of course. They are vegan. How should they be real hair? And I am only used to using brushes with real like hair, and so I had a few difficulties at first, but I really love it now. Very nice and huge, very fluffy, so soft. And this is the brush. I really love the handles, the rose gold details. Also, I'm very sorry about the chipped nails I have, but it's very lovely and so soft. I love it. So let's get started with powder. Like you can see, it really lovely covers my face. Maybe I should get my hair out of the way, should I? I just have the feeling that with this brush, I don't know if it's because of the synthetic bristles, that I have to do a little bit more when it comes to powdering. I have no idea, to be honest, because these are the first synthetic brushes I have. Maybe you can let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so next foundation, and I'm going to use the Vegan Dual Paddle brush. It looks like this. So this is the bigger end of the dual and the brush, and the smaller end, which I did not use because I don't know exactly why at the moment, but of course you can do smaller areas. And I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation, which I really love. It's an amazing foundation. I'm going to blend that in with this brush Normally I blend in my foundation with a sponge, but I decided to try it a little bit with this brush, and I actually do really like it because I think that it does not take away that much of the moisture on my skin. And this brush is very, very nice because it's quite slim from the side, like you can see, and that way you really easily get pretty much in every area. And I do have a quite small face, so I pretty often do have a problem with too big brushes. And I'm done. And like you can see, it's so lovely to blend the foundation with this. I mean, the foundation is very lovely to blend and very easily blendable, but I do also love the brush. So this first time in ages, so then I do use a brush for blending foundation or concealer or anything. Okay, and onto concealer. I'm using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in the color 1, which is I think porcelain or something. Porcelain. CW01. And I really, really love this. You just have to be careful with this because it blends a little bit darker, or it dries up a little bit darker, and I'm just using the same brush. And you have to blend it pretty quickly because if it dries up too much, then it's very easy that you have kind of streaks in it. It's not the highest coverage, like you can see. I have the worst bags under my eyes today, very sorry about that. But it's very early in the morning, to be honest, that's why I'm sorry about the light changes a lot throughout the video. The sun is currently rising, kind of, and I'm filming with natural light, so alright. Okay, and now on to highlighter. And of course I'm using my XO Beauty highlighter in the colour Aurora, Radiant Glow highlighting powder in the colour Aurora, and it's a very, very nice, lovely highlighter. It's a very finely powdery, lovely mirror in it. I have to say that I really love the packaging there, because of everything at the moment it seems to be golden or rose gold or copperish coloured, and this silver packaging seems for me to be quite unique. Or not unique maybe, but it's not there that often. And I'm going to use the Vegan Shimmer Tulip brush with it. And I just experienced that it's very nice to do this highlighter with. To be honest, this is a review video. I'm not 100% convinced of this highlighter. My favorite highlighter at the moment, or from all the highlighters I ever used, is the Tiny Bird Cosmetics highlighting powder. And I'm just used to a little bit, I don't know, this is a very fine and very natural highlighting powder, and I'm just used to a little bit more like bigger chunks of shimmery material. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but this is just a shimmer, and the Tiny Bird one is more like maybe a few glittery bits in it, and I don't know, I just like it more personally. Let me show you, I hope that I can show you what I mean. You can see it's a very nice, and I have the feeling very, very natural highlighting look. I hope that you can see it. I'm just going to put it everywhere. I do really like the look of it. It's just not what I am used to. Yes, the colour itself is very, very lovely. It's more like a cool toned highlighting powder. Okay, next I'm going to do my brows, and of course I'm going to use the eyebrow groomer brush, which has this lovely like little grooming brush on one side and a eyebrow brush on the other side. And I do really love this side. It's like a revolution for my eyebrows, to be honest. I wanted one of these brushes for a very, very long time, and never got one. I don't even know why. So I'm going to use my beloved Tiny Bird Cosmetics Perfect Brow palette and the eyebrow groomer brush, and quickly do my brows. I actually really do like this brush. This is probably one of my favorites of the whole little pack I got. Okay, and now I'm just grooming through them once again. Quickly, to make sure that they stay in place all day. Okay, for a little bit of a contour kind of, or a little bit of bronzing, I'm going to use, of course, the vegan bronzer brush, which is a very nice, like, fluffier, and you can see that it's angled there. So I'm just going to do a little bit of bronzing and maybe a little bit of contour there. I do love this to contour, to be honest, because of its fluffiness and the angled shape, kind of. I have the feeling that it's very nice to do a little bit of contour. Okay, and now let's get on to the exciting part, meaning the lashes I got, and of course the Shine XO and BH Cosmetics Remix palette, which I really love. So the packaging is a little bit different, like you can see. It's a little bit darker pink. You have these lovely shimmery like dots all over it. You have the palette from the first one, so all the eyeshadows from the first palette she did with BH Cosmetics, which is an amazing palette and definitely one of my favorites, and it also was my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette in 2017, which I used all the time and I loved it. And then on the other side you have the Remix palette, which is amazing and which I'm going to use today. To be honest, I did not use it too often until now, so this is more like a first impression than a like real review of it. But since I know that the palette is amazing and I tested the pigmentation of the eyeshadows already and I know that that one at least is an amazing thing, I can say that it's probably as amazing. So the first side, of course, I loved the pigmentation of these colors, the colors which are chosen in for one palette, the size of the pots you get, just everything what you get for the price is amazing, and I love this palette so much. And now we have a double-sided with all in all it's 18 eyeshadows, yes, with the new colors. Also all the colors got names now, also the first side, which I think I said in my 1 week on palette challenge when I did it with this palette, which I said it's a little bit hard to say, but all the colors have names now. For example, the very nice one up here, which is an amazing base color for your eyeshadow, it's called Clarity. And the amazing bronze shade, which I do love, one of my absolute favorite bronzy eyeshadows, is called Beach Babe. But like I said, we're going to stay with the new side, and of course with all the amazing eyeshadow brushes I got, and I do love these so much. So I have here the vegan blender brush, the vegan eyeshadow brush, the vegan crease blender brush, the vegan angled shadow brush, and the vegan pencil brush. All of them are incredible. I'm a huge fan. Also I got the vegan eyeliner brush, but I probably won't use that one today because I actually do not have like a eyeshadow eyeliner pot thing what I could use it with, so I'm going to stay with these ones. Also, of course, I'm going to use some of my eyelashes because, of course, I could not resist to get the lashes. And actually, I decided to go for the two of the like 6-pair packs, and I got these are the Dramatics. It's written on the bottom there. I got the Dramatics and the Naturals. And of course I will use them over the time, all of them in videos, and I'm going to link, hopefully, I'm going to link every single one in the comments in the description box down below, so if you want to see all the lashes in action, then you just have to hop over to the other video and then you can see them. Amazing eyelashes, so comfortable to wear, honestly. So I did not try too many, unfortunately, but as far as I can tell, these are the most comfortable lashes I ever tried. Did not try too many, but I love them. So, but first of all, let's get started with the eyeshadow look. So with the crease blender brush, which is a very nice fluffy but very dense fluffy brush, I'm going to use the color Clarity from the old side here, and I'm going to just going to use that one all over the eyelid as a base and as a transition color, and kind of to set the, I hope that you can see it, but the pigmentation is amazing. Also, this brush is so nice because it picks up so much of the eyeshadow, but it kind of holds it until you blend it on the lid. That's also a good thing about the eyeshadows, because there's hardly any fallout at all. So to start with, after I use Catrice as a base, I'm going to use the color Need You, which is the lovely brownish color in the top middle there. And again, the crease blend brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of the color, which goes a long way, and blend it in the crease. And the pigmentation, like you can see, I really just used the teeny tiniest little amount of it, and it's already that amazing. I'm blending that into my crease. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so now I'm also taking a Laura Mercier brush, which is the ponytail brush. This is just the perfect brush for blending everything out perfectly, and I do not have a really like blending brush in my set that I got from the XO Beauty brushes. So, but then since I want this to be very nicely blended, I decided to just go in with a very fluffy brush, and like that, I just blend very nicely, and there you go. It's such a nice pigmented color. It's just super amazing for transition shade or anything like that. Okay, next I'm going to use the shade Bestie. It's the like rosy, dusky rose pink in the corner down below. And the crease blender brush again. And I'm going to put that one in my crease. Right there. Just to give it a very romantic feeling. Just on top in the crease. Just like that. Also going to blend it a little bit in the outer corners. Very nice and soft. And also down in the inner corners. Just all the way in the crease from the inner corner to the outer corner. What I really love about these eyeshadows is that you can build them so easily. So you can very easily get a very nice and soft like pink to it, but especially with this color, you can get a very soft rosy dusky hint to your eyeshadow look, or you can build it up and get a very intense pink kind of. I mean, it's never as pink as the baby girl in the palette down here, like the hot pink, but you can build it up so easily and get a very vibrant shade out of it. And that is what I love so much about this palette. And when you consider that it's like underneath €20 and you get 18 eyeshadows, that's just amazing. Now again, I'm using the fluffy brush, which is the Laura Mercier ponytail, and I'm just going to blend it a little bit more. I just want it to be very soft and lovely. I'm going to jump into the color Stalker, which is right in the center there, and which is a very lovely burgundy color, but it's actually quite vibrant, so it's more like, it's a burgundy color, and now the light is very orange. Why is that? So I'm going to go into the color Stalker with a vegan angled shadow brush. Again, be very lightly hand because of the high pigmentation of these colors. And I'm going to put that one in my outer corner. And you can see how intensely pigmented that one is. Also, the color is a little bit more like on the pinky side than it looks in the pan. I don't know if you can see that because it's so freaking orange right now. I have the feeling that I'm constantly changing settings today, and I'm very sorry about that. Also, I'm creating a little bit of a wing out here. Okay, like this. And back in with a blend brush to make it all very soft. Now I'm going in with the vegan eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go into the color Dream Girl, which is this one right next to Stalker, just a teeny tiny bit, and I'm going to put that one in the center there. Okay, you do that a little bit more. Up there. Very nice. I don't know, corally pink. I would definitely say that it has like slightly orangey hints, but the glitter in it, it's definitely pink. Okay, again blending it. Okay, and then once again, I'm trying to use every brush I have here. The Weekend Blender brush, which is a smaller and longer kind of bristled blending brush. I'm going into the color Vampat, I would say, which is this darker kind of burgundy shade. Not too much there, because I know how pigmented these colors normally are. And I'm going into my crease with it from the outer corner, just because I want it to be a little bit darker. And as you can see, this is a darker kind of purple with blue undertones. Just darkening up the crease a little bit and the outer corner. Like that. And of course blend it afterwards. Okay, so just like this. Now he decided that he wants to come to me. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, say hi. He's bored. Now he's sniffing. He's very interested in all the makeup. Smells very interesting. There you are. Can you see yourself in the viewfinder? Onto the lower lash line, I'm going to use the colour Stockade first, which is right in the middle there. And I'm going to use the pencil brush, which is a very small kind of pencil brush. And it's perfect for under the lashes down there. I'm just going to put that one from the outer corner towards the middle. Blending that in to the eyeshadow from the upper lash. Like this. Now I'm going to take the colour Dream Girl again. I'm going to put that one in the inner corners down there. You won't stop. He's bored. Yes, you're bored, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, you're bored, little one. He's bored. And after that, I'm going into the colour Vampat again. I'm going to put that in the outer corners there. And again, with my blending brush, I'm going to go in there a little bit. Just because I have the feeling that it's a little bit too harsh in comparison with the upper lash line or the upper lid. I really want it to be soft, even though it's kind of vampy now, which I did not intend to do. Like that. I think I'm going to go in a little bit more with the eyeshadow brush, the flat eyebrow brush, and the colour Dream Girl, and put that in my inner corners there. And that is the eyeshadow look done, guys. Of course, there are a lot more colours in the palette, which I did not use now, but if you would like to see another look with this palette, especially with this side, just let me know in the comments down below and I can do a similar video to this one whenever you want to. Or I can just do one makeup tutorial with this palette while one. There are so many amazing colours in there. I might even do it without anyone wanting it because it's just so amazing. But if you would like to see one, just let me know, please. If you have a particular wish or if you would like me to recreate something, just let me know in the comments down below because I would love to do it. On to the lashes. So I'm going to go into the natural stack. These are all the lashes in there. The Girl Next Door. Right beneath this is the Innocent, the Stunner, the Heiress, and the Romantic, which I already used and which are incredible. So I think for today I'm just going to use, I think I'm going to use the Innocent ones, or should I use the Stunner ones? I think I'm going to use the Innocent. This one, they're very wispy, a little bit longer lashes, but not that thick. I think they are perfect. Okay, also I'm going to use my Duo Glue. This is the white clear one. And I'm going to try to stick them on. Let's see if I can do it. They're too long. Most of the time they are too long for me. But I did not cut the Romantic, so I don't think that I have to cut these ones. And the first side is on. Actually, you can already see a difference. So these are the Innocent ones. Like you can see, look very, very natural. I really like them without mascara. Amazing. Really do love these. I hardly even realize that they are there. That is what I really love about these. You know, sometimes I don't get it. This side was so easy to do and this side won't work. Okay, now of course mascara, and I'm going to use the Tiny Burr Cosmetic Selfie Lash one. Makes just very nice and natural lashes, and I just don't want to do too much to my natural lashes and the false lashes. Mainly I'm just applying mascara to combine my natural lashes and the false ones a little bit, and to make them look even more natural, kind of. And of course for my lower lashes. And that's it. That's the eyeshadow look done, and I love it. I really do love it so much. It's really pretty and it's very colourful, but I don't think that it's too far out there. I actually do still think that it's quite wearable. So yes. And he's cold now. That's great. Okay, so the only thing left now is a lipstick, and I got two of the newer lipsticks, I think. So I got one of the liquid ones, which unfortunately, color-wise, is not the perfect match. This is the color Impaved. It's a very nice, more like, I don't know, like a classic red color. Loving that a lot. And the other one I got is the Philo Kelly one, which is one of the more like regular lipsticks. Not the biggest fan of this, to be honest. First, because I kind of maybe chose the wrong color for my taste, because I'm not the biggest fan of too pale nudes. Secondly, because I have the feeling that it very easily settles in like dry spots on the lips. But I'm going to use this one today because it suits the eyeshadow so much more, and I do like it. It's just, I don't know, it's not my favorite lipstick of all. It's a very nice color. It's just a little bit too pale for my taste. But that's my own fault. So the lipstick itself is amazing. I really do like it. The formula is very nice. Matte. Always a nice thing. And I like the lipstick itself. It's just a color thing, I think. And that's just my own failing, because I failed to get a color which I am a huge fan of. I don't know. It's just a personal taste thing that I think it might be a little bit too pale. So yes, that is my look done. Only, as far as possible, only with Exo Beauty things. I'm a huge fan of the brand. Only one downside is that, of course, they come from New Zealand. I live in Germany, which makes it a little bit hard shipping wise. I had huge problems with customs and things, but I got everything. Maybe when you order that, you leave a little bit of a note telling them what the post or taxes or customs have as special requirements, and then everything is good and you will be good to go. So that's the look I created for you today. I really do love it. It's such an incredible composition of products. I love all my Exo Beauty products so much. The brushes are amazing. Some of them I might have to get used to them, because that's just because I'm not used to using synthetic brushes. But that's just a getting used to it thing. Like with most of the things, I always give products a little bit more of time so that I can get used to it and that I know how to use them. That's just what I do, or how I do it. I love all the brushes, all the eyeshadow brushes I loved from the first time I used them. My favorite probably is the Catrice blender brush, because it's such a nice and dense brush. It's incredible. All the eyeshadow brushes are so nice. The eyebrow brush is amazing. I love all the brushes a lot, so you can really go in there and go get yourself all the brushes you need. Price wise, they are, I think, okay. They're a little bit more expensive, but definitely worth the money. So I am so happy with it. Yes, what else do I have? The highlighting powder did not blow me away from the first time I used it. I just think that you need too much product to get a real like highlighting effect. Maybe I used the wrong brush, or I do use it wrong, I don't know. But you really have to build it up to get a very nice highlight, but then it's very pretty, it's very natural, and I really do like it. Eyelashes, love them. There's not a single thing I can say against them. Maybe only that there is not a lash glue included. I do love that in false eyelashes. But to be realistic, most of the false eyelashes come without a glue, so that's just a normal thing. I do love them so much. They are so incredibly comfortable. Most of the time are very easy to put on. I do love that most of them have a clear like lash band. That makes it so easy to also wear them without eyeliner like I did today, even though those I'm wearing do have a black band. But like you can see, they still look amazing. It's just so pretty. Love them. Huge fan of the lashes. Definitely can recommend them if anybody's ever thinking about them. Of course, they're not the cheapest ones, but with lashes I think it's just that if you get the cheapest ones, then you won't be as happy. That's my experience. Just go out there and you get 5 pairs of lashes, and for that money you pay, which I don't know anymore, it's very amazing. And of course you can use them more often. I never use a pair of lashes only once, because I just think that's a huge waste. So the lashes, I do love them a lot. Highly recommend them. Same thing for the brushes, do love them too. Highlighting powder, I don't know, it's just for my personal preference maybe. Not my favorite thing ever. Eyeshadow palette, of course, amazing. I knew that I would love that one just as much as the other one. Comes with huge mirrors, of course, so that's always very nice. I do love its very sturdy packaging. And now only the lipsticks are left. Like I already said, with this lipstick, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I do like it. It's pretty comfortable to wear. Just like all the matte lipsticks are a little bit drying when you wear them longer. Very easy to apply. It's a very nice smooth formula. And of course the liquid lipstick, I do love the applicator a lot. It's a little bit longer and very thin. You can very easily work with it. Formula wise it's very nice, and color wise it's very pretty, highly pigmented. Of course I only have 2 of them because I cannot order a whole lot of products, because first of all I do not have the money, and second of all I do want to try them first, of course, and they are not the cheapest thing ever. And then I have a lipstick which I don't like, and I have 10 colors of it. They are not 10 colors, but they are like 5 colors of each of one, everything. And if I don't like it, what should I do with it? But I do like them. Not the biggest fan of this one, but I think, like I said, it's a color thing maybe. So yes, everything I got from XO Beauty is amazing. If you're still thinking whether to get XO Beauty products, and of course it's always kind of a little bit of contemplating, because you have to order them in New Zealand. Of course it's a very small company, so be aware that you might have to pay taxes, which I had to, but that was not the worst thing. The worst thing in my experience was just that they did not put the invoice or the bill kind of on the outside of the packaging. But I don't know if it's a European thing or German thing. You have to put the bill or invoice, or however you want to call it, on the outside of the packaging so that they know what's inside. And they did not do that, so I had to pay to get my package on top of what I already paid, which is annoying. But they were so nice. I wrote them an email and they were so nice, and they really took care and tried to find out what happened, because I did not even know that my parcel was stuck in customs. And I got the email from the delivery service that it was delivered, but it was not delivered, and I paid for all of these products like €200, a little bit more. And that's a lot of money, and I just was like, oh god, what happened? What should I do? I don't know, what should I do? And I'm talking way too much, do I? But they were so nice and so lovely, and they all immediately wrote me an email back and said, oh, we're so sorry, and that they would take care of it. And then I got my parcel, I wrote them, and they were so nice and so happy that I got everything. So thank you so much to the XO Beauty team for being such a nice help and for taking care of everything, or for trying to take care of everything. Yes, thank you so much for that, if you see this video. Thank you so much, Shannon, for creating such amazing things and for letting us be part of your journey, kind of. I do love everything so much. Try the brand, it's very lovely, it's such a nice thing, and we really should support Shannon because she's amazing. So yes, now I'm stopping to talk. Just wanted to let you know everything, and that I love everything, and that I can highly recommend the products. And now we'll stop. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you liked the look I created. I hope that it was a little bit helpful for those of you who still think about whether to get the products or not. I really do love them. It was so worth everything. Yes, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that I will see you in my next one next week. Take care and have a wonderful time. Bye bye.